Yo, what's going? We're playing Clash Royale again. Today we are going to be watching. Played a Grand Challenge earlier on my brand new account. It's my first Grand Challenge win. We played this Lava Hound deck with the Spirit Empress, the Evo Valk, and the Evo Goblin Cage. Not really a win condition in this deck. I am a Lava Hound player since I started playing the game like 9 years ago. But normally I'd have a balloon. Like normally I'd just have a balloon instead of the Spirit Empress. And that would be my deck. Like I don't have it here, but I don't even have the Lava Hound unlocked on this account. I don't have either of these two cards unlocked. But um this deck really works, especially in the meta right now. Lightning is super strong. So is arrows, really. Evo Valk is crazy, and with the Spirit Empress buff, they buffed her range, and I think her health too. I don't exactly remember, but this deck goes crazy. We went 12-1. Disregard that game. But the toughest player for sure probably was this guy. 10,000 wins. Terrible Ultimate Champion, but he's had a great finish, and last season he was pretty solid too. Looks like he's a hog cycle player, but this is an unorthodox deck as well. But let's take a look at this deck right here. You're gonna see quite a bit of people playing this deck. The Evil Witch Graveyard, and then Control with Ice Wizard, Barbaro, Gobhut, Poison. And this guy was just on my nerves, to be honest. Terrible, terrible guy. And honestly, most of the people playing this are like not gonna be that great at it. And I know deck is pretty important. But it's really how you play it. And this Spirit Empress, I believe, gives me like a ton of value. And you see that the buff come in action right there. Like, took out the witch, whatever, whatever you played at the beginning. Don't even remember. But anytime I see an Ice Wizard in the back and I have my Lava Hound in hand, I'm gonna want to play it because it slows down and without Ice Wizard crossing the bridge, and really helps me out. And luckily enough for me, huge value on the guards. And the guy keeps just spamming emotes. If I'm playing a guy who I probably, okay, most likely if I think I can win, I mean, I'm really gonna rub it in your face. Because you think you're some cool guy, and you're not. This kind of scared me. I definitely overcommitted. But the Evo Valk just comes in clutch anyway. What does he do here? He tries to set up again. Too much lightning value. I mean, obviously he's got a lot of lightningable things, you know. But that was strange poison to try and take out the Spirit Empress. Allowed me to put those minions in there to clean up the graveyard. And at this point I'm thinking like, I'm only 100 damage off. I have a lightning, he's got the poison. Whoa, my goodness. Hold on, let's rewind. What just happened there? What is my lightning? How does it hit the Evo Witch there? Oh my god. And the Valk just cleaning up. He was too late on the poison. He was thinking about it, but he just got scared by my by my Empress. Had to hit him with that chicken emote. Sorry, kid. Alright. Look at the next game. It's gonna be a... Oops. It's gonna be a... Why isn't it clicking on the Goblin Giant? Okay, that's cool. It's a... Goblin Giant Sparky deck. Now, normally it's a Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A. Like something like this. Except usually they have Rage instead of... How did I lose to this? Yeah, like this is more of a normal deck. But we're gonna watch the Sparky because Sparky's scary. And this was one of the better players that I faced. I think he... Well, we'll check his profile at the end, but... You know, your opponents get harder, and especially being a new account, like, I definitely saw a lot of... like, low win people, which... You know, some people are just like me, who've been playing the game forever and are just tired. Okay, I did not really need the arrows that. But, you know, I was just being safe. And homie's just being safe too. He's knight in the back, he's just wasting 3 elixir. He's like, hey, let me give you something to build up a push with. And that Goblin Cage just coming in clutch. He used to rage his own tower. I don't know why this guy has the knight in his deck, to be honest. Great guards placement. And at this point, I guess like the Spirit Empress behind the Lava Hound is just scary enough to make him do something. Man, and I really did love the Evo Goblin Cage throughout this whole entire Grand Challenge because whew, it saved me quite a bit. And you know, usually I have a lot of problems stopping like the heavy hitting cards with Lava Hound. Man, that felt really good. You know, like his deck is beat down, but like, so is mine. It's just so hard to stop this deck with the P.E.K.K.A. Like, I mean, there's a reason that it's got the highest win rate in the game right now. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna look at his profile. Yeah, 8K wins, Ultimate Champ. I haven't even tried pushing Ultimate Champ yet on the main. Is he using... He's using the same deck except... maybe he's trying it out now. That's funny. Alright. This is the game that won me the challenge. Also a pretty good player. This guy has 10k wins. I have like 9,500 on my main account. So like if you've got 10,000 wins, then you've got to be good at the game. Not so sure about this deck, but he had 10 wins, so it must be something good. And I bet it has something to do with the Spirit Empress. I bet we're gonna see a lot more Spirit Empress. Especially with like how much Furnace is in the game. For some reason, every time I've played against this Furnace with this thing, it just goes to town. Man, and already off the bat, starting the damage lead. My heart was pounding at this point. It is scary. You know, you do not want another loss. Like, I had 1 loss at this point. You do not want another loss. My morale just, like, goes down the drain. Man. And I just kept pressuring with the Spirit Empress because he's gonna have to do something about it, and it's probably never enough. This was his biggest shot with that Evo Zap. Like, this really did do me dirty, but Goblin Demolisher and Evo Zap didn't even need to hit it. I mean, that's ridiculous. Man, you gotta do something about the Spirit Empress. Yeah. One thing I've been noticing about my games is how I deal with the Electro Wizard. A lot of the time, I just let it go playing Lava Hound, because you know you can take, you're allowed to let your tower take some damage. You know, it's not like really that huge of a deal, as long as you don't lose your tower. You know, or they can't just spell cycle you. Um, but the Electro Wizard, or the E-Wiz, I don't know. The E-Wiz just destroys my tower when I don't need it to. Like, it's really never what I want the outcome to be. Oof, this was scary too. Right after I put the cage down. Good thing we were pretty even, and homies only got the poison to do damage on my tower, so we're always going to be up with the lightning. But he's doing a good job of not letting me lightning his tower, and I'm sure I'm getting value out of it. So I just went ahead and did it. This Goblin Cage is going to take out the Ram Rider, and sir, I don't know why he did not hit the ability. That was your only saving grace. And he knew it. Lightning away, and he's done for. Alright. Well, that's going to be it for today. Good old Grand Challenge win on the new account. Using something that I am not used to, which was cool. This deck really worked. And it got me another champion card, which was awesome. And we need all the cards we can get on this account. I have the most gold I've had, or, you know, when this game first started, I never had gold. I was always just upgrading cards. Maybe that's how it's gonna turn out to be, but it doesn't seem like it. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Peace.